Hey y'all, it's Charli Ann and we are back for another Charli Ann's Heavenly Techniques, and today it's all about citrus curd. This is something that the consistency is kind of like a pudding, but you're gonna get all of these fruity, citrusy flavors that's good on toast, in between cakes, on scones, anything your little heart desires, and I'm gonna show you just how to do it. I'm gonna start just by zesting 3 lemons, and I can do this directly into my sugar. So I'm gonna start on one end. This is how I like to do it. I like to start on one end of the lemon and zest all the way around until I get to the very bottom. Nothing lights up the room like some lemon zest. This smells so good, and I'm so excited. Even though you get these zesty chunks, when you cook it down, it's just little bubbles of flavor when you get to eat it, and it makes for the perfect taste. All right, now that my lemons are zested, I am just going to cut my zested lemons in half. We're gonna infuse both our lemon and orange flavors together to get the perfect citrus balance. When life gives you lemons, make citrus curd. Oranges always remind me of my Meemaw and Peepaw who lived in Florida and had their orange tree in the backyard that we always got to pick off of. All right, now that our fruit has been juiced, which smells so good by the way, we're gonna move on to the next step. So I am going to take my zest and sugar and put it in my bowl. And then I'm just gonna mix it with my 1 cup of citrus juice. And then whisk this until it's good and mixed. I'm gonna let this soak for 30 minutes just so the sugar can soak up all of these good citrus flavors. So we'll come back in 30 minutes and get started. Now that this has set for 30 minutes, I have my 7 eggs that I'm gonna crack in here along with my 7 egg yolks, and then we're gonna move over to cook it. All right, now that I've cracked these in, I'm just gonna give it a good whisk before we cook. All right, here comes the fun part that actually takes some time and energy. You're gonna sit here for 45 minutes. So have some friends around, but I promise it's so worth it. You want curds, not curdling. So we don't wanna cook our eggs. We want to slowly thicken them. So you're gonna sit here with a medium-low heat and stir pretty constantly for 45 minutes. You can see it's very liquidy and very runny, but this will thicken up really nice for us to use in between our cake. All right, now I have my chilled butter, and I'm just gonna add a few pieces at a time, keeping stirring, making sure they're not like melting all at the bottom. And I'm just gonna slowly add all of these in as our time passes. All right, now that I have cooked this until it's a nice kind of custard consistency, we are going to pour it into another bowl and let it cool. But no one worry, it's going to thicken a little bit more once it cools, so you can have it just a little bit thinner than what you want it to be when you finish. All right, our citrus curd is all finished. It's nice and thick, it's cooled, it's perfect for anything your little heart desires. It tastes so good and rich. So now I gotta try it. It's so good. You have the sweet, sour, tangy, it's silky, you have all these bursts of flavor. It's so good and perfect for anything you want to use it on. But now I'm gonna go make a coconut pineapple cake with this curd filling, and you get to watch and see how it's all done.